everybody, and welcome to our kickoff party for the Scrapbooking Fun Summit. Let us know if you can see us. I believe you can. We see people's eyes watching us. So we've been having a little bit of technology issues. So we are here. I am Heather Cameron, one of your hosts and the techie brains behind our summit. So I do all the technology stuff, all of the emails, all of that kind of stuff with the help of Tracy. I am a crafter, not yet converted 100% to a paper crafter, but I am a crafter. And here is my co-host, Tracy, who's on this side of me, I believe.
I am on that side. And hi, I'm Tracy, owner of the Embellish Connection, where a store, well, not a retail store, but here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And yes, as Heather does all of that techie work, thank you very much, Heather. I'm kind of behind the scenes trying to find a whole bunch of speakers and then different subjects to entertain everybody.
Yes, and one of Tracy's talents. So all of the amazing speakers that we have in the summit, Tracy's been the one to find them all. So she loves to find somebody unique. We have people who've never done summits before. And one of Tracy's amazing things is just being curious and trying to find people that are quirky, unique, interesting, something different that you might not find on some of the other summit circuits. So we are exciting. We actually now are at 29 presentations, so 29 speakers, which is awesome. Excited for them all. We've been watching and seeing them, so we're really excited for you all to be here. And first of all, foremost, we want to thank you guys for showing up, for signing up. We have over 10,000 people registered, something crazy number like that. I haven't looked today. So more than 10,000 people registered for this, which is just amazing. And people are from all over the world. So those of you who are sleeping, thank you for watching the replay. Those of you who are up early, up late, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. And we are going to get started first by thanking our sponsors. So we have some amazing sponsors, and Tracy's just going to give a thank you and give a little overview of our sponsors.
And like Heather's just said, we really thank them very much. So we have Creative Fabrica, and this is our third summit and their third time sponsoring us. Basically, they are one of the largest digital platforms for crafters in the world. So if you have a Cricut, if you have a Silhouette, please, they have tons, like they say millions of fonts and designs that you can download. Many of them, by the way, we can get right now. They are doing sales on that for our summit. There's a lot of free offers as well, so please gather it. They're great. Then there's also Justine Hovey, who, and I'm hoping I'm saying this correct, Justine, your last name. She's basically a paper crafting expert. Her passion is not only paper crafting, but I can tell you something, ladies, she's a lot of organizing and keeping track of your inventory. And that's a big one because, believe it or not, I mean, we all have a lot of our own stash. And so she has basically is working in her video, teaching us how to use a certain system to oh my God, I'm gonna lose my words. I'm sorry, everybody. To keep track and organize all of your inventory, because it is very important, actually. Third, but definitely not least, is Whimsy Stamps. And they're a company that has basically been in business since 2008. They create stamps, dies, stencils, some papers, and what really makes them stand out is basically how funny, adorable their stamps are. I mean, trust me, go on their site, you will laugh. All right. They're just fun. All right. You have to put them on your cards, and they appeal to everybody.
Excellent. Yes. And I will add another sponsor, which Tracy always forgets, which is herself. So Tracy's business is the Embellish Connections, and I will introduce you. Tracy, if you're in Canada, reach out to Tracy. She will go above and beyond to find very unique things for you. She has a lot of local crops. She's a virtual store, but loves to find the quirky stuff and find the people and bring it to people in Canada, because it can be hard to ship things in. We hear that a lot from people and from our clients who are part of our circle, which we're going to talk about in a bit. Just finding stuff from the US. So if you're in Canada, hook up with Tracy. She's got a great freebie to download, and if you're in the VIP, she has a coupon. But Tracy is also an event sponsor here. So, and yes, with Creative Fabrica, if you are in the Facebook group, they have a great gift that you can get once we go live. It'll be on the pages, and We sent out an email on Monday talking about Creative Fabrica, sorry. But they have daily ones going in the Facebook group. So just keep an eye on them. We'll post them daily. They're things that you can get free downloads, and they're very generous with what they have. So they've been great to us. They've been a sponsor since day one, and we really appreciate it. So that's where we're at. The next one we want to thank is our amazing speakers. We have, like I said, 29 fantastic speakers. And what's very cool about it is, number one, it's half returning and half new speakers. So some of your favorites are back, and some new people that maybe you've never heard of are back. We also, and I saw Tracy Creighton there. So Tracy's new for us. He's one of the new people. But we also have speakers from all over the world. And so when we get into time zones, which we always get into in a minute, we have speakers from Israel, we have speakers from the UK, we have speakers from Australia, we have speakers from Canada and the US, and I probably missed a bunch. So we really try to bring in a diversity of speakers, and that reflects on the community of people who have come to join the summit. So you guys have brought in a diversity of, hi Debbie, so Debbie J is also one of our speakers. You guys have brought in a huge diversity of people, and that's why we say whatever time zone you're in, we're going to have amazing content. We had some people post in the group who said they really wanted to go to bed because they were in Germany. And our Aussies and New Zealanders, I did see somebody from New Zealand, are up and waking, and they're on Thursday already. So there you go. And I think that's the coolest part about the online communities and things like that. So thank you, speakers. Just a great bunch of speakers. We're going to talk about how it works in a minute. I don't know, Tracy, if you want to add anything about the speakers.
Like you just said, I just really want to thank them because we cannot do this without you. You know,
absolutely.
It's a lot of work on everybody's part, but really, we thank you. So,
yeah, and the content and the generosity is amazing. Okay, next one, time zones. So what's going to happen and how and I'll talk about how the summit works, is if you're in the free pass, you get the presentations, and I'm going to go through it in a minute, but they get released for 24 hours. Now, it's 24 hours no matter what time zone you are, and we all sleep sometime during that 24 hours, right? So some of you are going to get them when you wake up in the morning. Some of them you're going to get them if you're in Europe, you're going to get it later in the day, but we still all have 24 hours to watch them. And so, because we always get comments about wish you would release it early, wish you would release it differently, but we're all in the same boat. It's still going to be 24 hours. They will be released at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, North American Eastern Standard Time. So New York time. That's sometimes the easiest one to put it. New York time.
Good way to do it.
We get some confusion because there's Eastern. Actually, I said standard. It's daylight time. Eastern Daylight Time. So North American Eastern Daylight Time. Australia has their own daylight time. So that's why you'll see us being very specific about it. Crafters sleep.
I like it.
Very good. Crafters don't always sleep. I would agree with that. So I'm going to switch and share my screen so that I can walk you through how it's going to work. Just let me figure out how to do this again. So you can see my screen. There we go. You are going to get an email. So this is for the free. So the VIPs I'll go over in a second. But for anybody who's on the free plan, you are going to get an email tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, North American Eastern Daylight Time. And in it is going to be the instructions of how to access day one. Now, all of it can be accessed from the website, or you can do it individually. So we have, first of all, our sponsors for day one is Creative Fabrica, and they've got a generous offer of their all access subscription with 10 free fonts. So you'll get some information about what they're doing for our day sponsor. And then you can go to the welcome page. So you can click on the welcome page, and I'm going to do that in a minute, and that will give you access to all of the presentations that are available that day, plus some other stuff. We'll come to that. But you also have individual links to each presentation. So if you don't want to bother going on the website and finding it, you can just click right on their links. So each one of these links will take you directly to their presentation and their presentation page, which has all the information about that speaker. And I'll show you that in a second. And then as you scroll down in the email, you have our live Q&A calls. And so not all of our speakers, because some of them are living life and they aren't available, or their time zones just really don't work at all. We have, I think it's 5 to 6 speakers a day, maybe more, maybe less. I think maybe
like 7 speakers a day.
Yeah, no, ones that we're doing quick Q&As with.
Oh, just speak. Sorry.
So yeah, the live Q&As we have from a speaker a day, there's 7 to 8 speakers a day. For the live Q&As, it goes anywhere between 4 and 6, I think, a day. And so they're all here, and that's an opportunity to come back. It's going to be exactly like this. You can come ask questions. We always like to kind of ask some questions of them, so we'll be on the call with them. And if you have any questions for them in advance, they're all going to have a Facebook post in the group the day of. They're going live at 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. And if you have a question or you want to give them feedback on one of their presentations, every speaker will have their own post the day they're live. Hopefully that makes sense. I can't see the comments anymore, but
most of them are just saying hello from where they are. I'm watching.
So hopefully that makes sense, is that we have the ones doing the live Q&As. If you want to ask even one who's not doing a live Q&A, they'll all have their own post. You can ask them questions. You can say, hey, I loved your presentation. What an aha moment you gave me, anything like that. So you can use that and do that. So the speakers will be there, and that gives you your speakers of the day. And then we're going to talk about that part in a minute. So if you click on the welcome one, go back up. If you click on the welcome page, oops, got to bring it over here. Sorry, I have two monitors if you're wondering why I'm looking sideways. So this is the welcome page. So on the welcome page, on the top, you have a navigating bar that will take you to the daily schedule, the Meet the Speakers page, which is a really important page for you guys to take note of. If you aren't a VIP, which we'll talk about in a minute, you can become a VIP. And if you are a VIP, you can log in from the top corner on most pages. It's not on the individual speaker pages, but on all the rest, you can log into the VIP Fun Bundle area. If you scroll down, you can join the Facebook group. You can watch the replay once we have a replay. The replay will be there for this call. You can check out the summit schedule. So if you want to, there's a downloadable schedule as well. You can check out the speakers, and you can grab the speakers free goodies, which I'll get to in a second. And if you come down here, you have a printable schedule. So you can, if you want to have a printable schedule, so you can make notes, say which one you want to watch, you can download the printable schedule. And then you come into the day one schedule. And what you'll see is there's a watch now button. So only day one will be available on tomorrow. And you can click the watch now buttons will take you to the individual speaker pages so that you can watch those presentations. And then it also lists when they're live. So if we do a watch now, since Tracy's here, we're going to click on Tracy's. If we do a watch now, it's going to take you to their individual pages where you'll be able to watch the video. You can download the instructions to do her project. So 80–90% of people have instructions. You can download the instructions to do the project. You can claim Tracy's free gift. In her case, it's a page builder guide. You can claim her free gift. When you go to claim a free gift, make sure you read the instructions. Some of them require that you provide a coupon code. Some of them require some different steps. So just make sure you read the instructions to claim the free gift. You'll be able to claim Tracy's free gift. And it gives you all of Tracy's contact details. So if you love Tracy, go and follow her. You can find her on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, her own website. So this is on everyone's pages, I cannot speak, on anyone's pages who has those channels. So it will vary what they have. Has the schedule been updated since May 29th? Yes, the schedule has been updated since May 29th. So you can go in, I think we're on version 3. So if you have downloaded the schedule and it's before version 2 or 3, 1 or 2, we have a version 3. We did move some people around because, like I said, life happens. So there is a schedule on version 3. You can also see here on everyone's pages, if they donated to the VIP bundle and you are a VIP bundle member, you can see what's there. And if what's there really intrigues you, consider the VIP because you get to have their bonuses. And there's some great bonuses in the VIP. And that's what each page looks like. So you can navigate through each page. But we know you guys really love the freebies, and we want to make sure everybody has equal opportunity for the freebies. So if you click on the Meet the Speaker page, which will be live tomorrow, you will be able to go through and claim all of the freebies. This page will be live through the whole summit. So you've got 4 days to look and see what freebies you want, what they're offering. It also lists when they're going to be live and what their topic is, and it gives you their website. So our sponsors are first, and then we have each individual speaker. So for example, you can go to anyone and claim their free gift. Now, one thing, I could use your help. There are hundreds of links on this page. If you find a link that doesn't work, let us know. we'll put a post in the Facebook group and just say here or email. We do our best to make these links work, but there is honestly hundreds of links on this site. And so it's easy for us to miss one or have one that changes or something like that. So if you find a link that doesn't work, please reach out. There'll be a Facebook group. You can respond to an email and just say this link doesn't work. Don't get mad at us. We're trying our best. And we appreciate that if you can tell us, yeah, this isn't working. So far, we're pretty good. If there's sometimes I miss something and maybe we need to update that. So just let us know and we'll fix that. Now, how do I get it, or where will there be an email? So the email comes out at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time on tomorrow. So the first day opens tomorrow at 10 a.m. June 6th.
I didn't even notice that was wrong.
I said May. So the first one comes out then. So if you've considered or thought about being a VIP, if you are a VIP, I just want to go over what's in the VIP bundle to make sure that you get an idea of what's in it, because the VIP bundle goes up tomorrow at 10 a.m. So right now you can still get in on the early bird price. As of 10 a.m. tomorrow, it goes up to $69 when the summit's live because you have more access to the information. So what's in the VIP bundle is all of the recordings for at least a year. The reason we say at least a year is lifetime. I never understand what lifetime is. They'll be there longer than a year, most likely, but we do guarantee they'll be available for at least a year. And we've had tons of feedback with people saying, oh, I really wanted to do that. I was watching one of the videos today and it was fast. And so, having the opportunity to slow it down and to do it on your own, that's one of the benefits people buy the VIP package for. There is a VIP fun mingle and crop, which is to get together on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, to crop and to have some chats and do that. And hopefully a few of our experts show up and we'll have some discussions on that. The other part that's in here is bonuses from the speakers. So there's over 25 bonuses, I believe, of different things. Some of them are discounts. Some of them are memberships. Some of them are ebooks. Some of them are trainings, like Lisa Horton, which I know people love their products. She's got a training in there as well. So there's different trainings. There's an array of things in it for bonuses that's worth well over $1,000. So, look at it. If it's worth the cost of the the cost of the VIP pass, buy the VIP pass. Really, that's kind of the best way to look at it. Does it make sense for you? Are you busy all weekend and you really can't watch the videos you want? This is your opportunity to get it before the price goes up. So we just wanted to share that. And you can see there's also a supply booklet, and all the individual instructions are in one place, easy, accessible for you to watch. And if you are a VIP, you would have gotten an email a half an hour ago. You have full access now. I will say we have some glitches. We had some videos disappearing. They're really there, but I don't know what was going on with the system that we're using. So if you are a VIP, say hi if you're in the comments. You will get full access to all you
VIP. I'm curious,
Sorry?
If you are a VIP, why did you choose to do VIP?
Yeah, if you can share that, that would be great. But if you are a VIP, you do have full access now. And hopefully the little glitches we were having about an hour ago have solve themselves. So you do have full access. How much is the VIP? The VIP, if you're just signing up, you get a quick action bonus of $39. It goes to $59 and it goes to $69 tomorrow morning. And I think those are the prices. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. it'll go to $69. Colorado, what to watch on my own time. Yes, I wanted to watch it. And that's really what we get. I'm a VIP, chose a VIP so I can do exactly. I'm a VIP. Does it become... I chose it because I have full access, so I can do the classes on my own time if I miss the summit. There's a comment from someone online who mentioned that she regretted not buying the last one because there were classes that she wanted to do. The bonuses are nice. They really are. Take your time. Look through the bonuses. Whoa. Hi, I have the VIP. Makes it easier.
Videos. Okay. That makes
lots of good comments. Thank you, VIPs. And shows that because it gives me maximum flexibility, really. Yeah. I joined the crop Friday night and have the one you access. I should do this.
They're coming in fast for the comments, but I saw somebody wrote that this way they could participate in more than one summit at a time as well, because there are a few out there for all different subjects in the world, right? So that's a good idea or a good reason as well.
First time at my summit, it seems overwhelming, so want to watch. Exactly, it is overwhelming, right? I mean, people are generous and we want to give you as much. And, you know, whether you're a VIP or not a VIP, you don't need to watch every video. I know you crafters, and you're going to try to watch every video, but that's one of the things that you don't necessarily have to do. The VIP is awesome because of bonuses, plus you can really watch and learn. Exactly. You know, there's some, like if you love
Whimsy stamps.
Thank you. If you love them, they've got a really great dollar bonus. So if you're going to make an order anyways, here's an opportunity to make an order. So yes, I understand that slowing down and doing things a little slower is good for all of us. You haven't missed anything. We're just going over how the summit works. So that's the VIP bundle. And a good segue to what Tracy and I are offering for the VIP bundle. So this is not just a VIP offer, it's just slightly different. So if you are a VIP, Tracy and I have a scrapbooking fun circle. It's called the Scrapbooking Fun Circle, and it's really a combination of clinics. So we have one guest expert every month. We have a challenge every month. So our challenges are usually something to get you creative. Like this month is it's flowers and floral and pages.
And stencils.
And stencils. So it's getting to use your stencils. We've had other ones about getting to use your punches, getting to use your scraps and that kind of thing. So there's
like Heather's saying, it's basically, we have the request. So it's using a lot of your own stash in these challenges, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. So part of the VIP, and we also have Crate and Chaff paper crafting time. So we get together, usually there's an event at least once a week where we get together and craft together and just do things. And we have amazing conversations about crafting and not crafting. But it's just an opportunity to be accountable. And what I've learned, so we were talking about this yesterday, what I've learned, because like I said, I'm not quite a paper crafter, is you guys spend a fair amount of time reorganizing your paper crafts and organizing and putting that. So that can be some of our conversations. I'll come back to your question, Connie, in a minute. The other things that are in there is all of the past recordings. There's monthly workshops. So if you're a VIP, you get a month free to sample it, and then you get 20% off as long as you stay. If you're not a VIP and you're regular, we're offering, and this information will go out tomorrow morning, we're offering 15% off. So you'll still get 15% off for as long as you join. It's $25 a month. So 15% off or 20% off of that. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's scrapbookingfuncircle.com. And if you're interested and you're not a VIP, the coupon code is spring2024, and we will send that all to you. But it's scrapbookingfuncircle.com. We have a lot of fun. It's a really good group of people. And we're looking to grow it. We launched it very quietly in December, just to make sure that we figured out what we were doing. And this is our bigger opportunity. And so we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about it on and off during the summit. If you want that community, come great. No hard sell from us. It's just really, we want to make you aware of it, and we'll send that information to you. But it's a lot of fun. Connie, are they all scrapbooking or card making, Tracy?
Well, basically, I love varieties. Okay, so, and I also do not give any of the speakers, there's no theme to the summits as well. It's an open book. Okay, so we have, and again, I find it's almost 50-50 of the scrapbooking layouts, and then there's the cards as well. Also, with that, I find that first of all, we have several Cricut machine users and a couple silhouettes this time as well, because that's something that we keep being asked about. So there's a good variety. There's a couple people showing us with the Better Press as well. That's been a big item there this year. So yeah, it's just like I said, it's a huge variety. It's a lot of fun. And then also, let's say you are a card maker. You're wanting to watch the card making videos first, but then if you watch some of the scrapbooking, again, you get an idea from that and then use it onto your cards, right? And vice versa. And that's very important. If you watch any video, and you can always learn something from it. That's just what I find as well.
We do have a number of people who do both, right? So the video, we do ask our speakers if they can to demonstrate how they could use what they're doing in a card and a scrapbook. So there's definitely one that comes to mind right off my bat is Alicia. Sorry, we have an Alicia and an Alicia. Alicia has shown how she does it, and she does very amazing. She's from Australia. I don't know if she's awake yet. She's from Australia. She does really amazing stuff. She's been in all our summits. She's doing a layout, but she's also showing you how you can use exactly the same technique in your card making. So we've asked them, and some have. A lot of them do that. But really, what I'm learning, somebody who's new to the world, and some is that you can use that little bit and put it over here. We have often ahas that say, "Oh, I never thought." We had someone demonstrating Lisa Horton's, what are they called, inks?
Interference inks.
Interference inks. And she was showing how they could do it on a card, but she also showed how you could use it in a scrapbook. And so we have a lot of that goes on, and that's what we ask. It is called the scrapbookingfunsummit.com, but there's lots of scrapbookers who are card makers, and there's lots of card makers who used to scrapbook who want to get back to it. And that's why we have a mix of it. So really, you should be able to get something from every video, but you don't need to watch every video.
Somebody asked how long the videos are. Usually we say they're about 20 minutes to half an hour. Okay, so there's going to be some cut and paste. I know that's.
I was going to say 20 minutes to an hour. We have some that are an hour, and that's because there's good content in them. So you can choose and you can watch them at whatever speed you want. You can slow down and look at them, but most of them are around a half hour, but there are some that are longer. Mm-hmm. What can be used in junk journals or mixed
I think
media?
she's speaking of the inks, which can be used. I believe that's what you're trying to say, Cheryl, is that the Lisa
a little
bit
behind us, a little mix.
Yeah.
And so that's generally what we wanted to cover today. I don't think I missed anything. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you want to know here, we are here to chat. We're here to show you the Facebook group. So one of the things for anybody who wants to know, we are not going live in Facebook because we can't. Facebook changed the group rules in beginning of April, I believe, and you no longer can broadcast into Facebook like we used to be able to do. So that's why we're not in Facebook. We'll only be on YouTube for all of our lives and Q&As because we can't. So that's just one of those things that's beyond our control. Lisa Horton is one of my favorites. She's one of our favorites too. She's such a sweet lady. She goes beyond and tries to get things done, and she is great. Click everyone, show your support for our great hostess. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Question. You were going to discuss how VIPs get things. Yes. Thank you, Denise. So VIPs, let me share my screen again. We will go back to this, and I can show you the quirky little VIP problem we're having today.
No, it's no longer a problem, okay?
It's beyond our control. So if you are a VIP and you go in and the video is missing, just give it an hour. It'll come back. It's just one of those weird things. So VIPs, you will have an email. So you have a link in your email to log into your VIP Fun Bundle login. You can come to the welcome page or the daily page. You can go to Scrapbooking Fun Summit. There's a number of places where you'll see the VIP Fun Bundle login. So you'll just click in. I am already logged in, so it's going to bypass the login menu. So you just click in. Oh, okay, I'm not already logged in.
So there you go. This is what could happen.
There we go. It's back. That was very weird. So when you log in, ignore that little bit. When you log in, you're going to see your course. Now, if you've bought the VIP pass from us, or you've bought the VIP, if you bought something from someone else, you'll see all the courses that you own under that email address. And so you click on, I'm going to close this because I can't see comments anymore. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. You click on your VIP Fun Bundle. And when you go in the VIP Fun Bundle, you're going to find a number of modules. So you're going to find welcome. Here's how to access your VIP Fun Bundle. In that is a video. The video is also in your email. So in the video, it just explains how to use the area as well. You have all of the VIP bonuses are in the VIP bonus. You have the supply list and step-by-step instructions, and you have all of the videos. So if you're VIP, you have access to all the videos now. If you click on the VIP bonuses, and one of the things, if you are a VIP, some of the bonuses are limited. So they're only available during the summit, and we will send you and let you know which ones. But it's important that you look at the bonuses and see what they are, because they are limited. So, for example, if we click on our lovely Creative Fabrica, you would click on that and you would access your bonuses here. And each one of these has explicit instructions about how to claim a bonus because, individual instructions. Sometimes you need a coupon. Some of them are 20% off. So just read the instructions. Some of the pages are a little quirky. So read the instructions. We did our best to kind of give you a guide of how to claim your VIP bonus. So those are the bonuses. Then you have a module which has all of your instructions. There's an all-in-one printable supply list. So you can just like print it all off and it gives you all the supplies for the entire summit. There is individual instructions for each project, which is also in the free. You'll be able to access in the free summit pages. The day they're live, you can access the individual instructions. And then finally, you will have all of the Scrapbooking Fun Summit presentations are in here. So you'll just click and go to, we're talking about Alicia a minute ago. Her presentation will be there, and there's a sneak at her beautiful project. Her presentation will be there, and you'll access that. So does that answer your question about the VIP bundle? It's very simple to access. It's just been a little quirky today, but very, very simple. The email that you got, if you're a VIP, you would have gotten an email around 6:30 tonight, which like 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. An hour ago. You would have gotten one an hour ago with all of the information. It also has the instructions on how to sign up. If you have any problems, just let me know. If you signed up to the VIP bundle, after that time, you're still going to get the email. The email will go out automatically once you sign up. So you'll get all the details of how to access it. And I said, if you have any questions or comments, it's there.
There's been a couple questions. Sorry there. I know Kelly asked about the VIP, where we were saying earlier that we say that you just have access to it for at least a year. And that's only in case there's changes done with Google or, YouTube or whatnot. But otherwise, it's yours for at least a year, except for some of the, like Heather was saying, some of the bonuses, some of the sales, those will have expiry dates, okay? And then, sorry, I think it was Dolly who said that she just joined in. Mm-hmm. You will be getting an email, because if you're not, well, either way, if you're a VIP or not, you will get an email every morning at our time, 10 o'clock EDT, okay, Eastern Daylight Time. And then you'll have in there all of the links to each video released that day, all right? And as well as the links for the Q&As as well, if you care to attend and watch those and talk, ask questions there. Another question that I'll be done with.
No, there's more coming through.
Yeah, sorry. It's just that I also get a lot of questions for those who are not on Facebook. Do not worry, all right? You will be able to have all of the videos. Because everything is done, I'm going to say with links, which I know is not the proper tech word, but you have access to everything, except for the only thing that we do on Facebook that you will not see are some of the comments, some of the people sharing their projects that they've done and things like that. But you do not miss any of the actual summit, okay?
And we do encourage you, if you do a project, to share it on Facebook. We would love I have to say, the expression imitation is the best form of flattery. I think if our presenters are still on here, give a comment about your project. So I still hear Debbie and Tracy, and I saw other here. Pam was there as well. What does it feel like when somebody takes what you teach them and does the project? I'd love to hear that. So somebody asked, can you still buy the VIP pass? Yes, you can. The VIP pass goes up in price at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, but you can buy it now at the pre-summit start prices. Are they American funds for the VIP? Yes, they are. That's just the currency of business. Like we said earlier, Roxanne, we are this summit, there's 10,000 people and they're from all over the world. And so that is the currency of the world. So they are in American funds. If you are in Canada, that's just the way we live, or Australia or England or wherever you are. If I download the craft instructions, will the presentation instructions be available for lifetime? Debbie, they're available for at least a year, because I honestly don't know what lifetime means. Is it lifetime of me? Is it lifetime of the modules? We say it's at least a year. We don't have intention to take them down, but we promise you at least a year. We're not taking, if you bought the presentation in June, that's not going down. So, oh my God, it's fantastic. So Debbie's one of our structures. I love to see all the fun things that folks make, and I'm honored to know that I inspired somebody. Tracy, it's so rewarding to see everyone's projects. I love to see their versions. Exactly. What's the cost today? So if you haven't registered, you'll get the quick action bonus, which is $39. The early bird is $59. So yeah, you can get that way. So it just depends on what time you go in. We do have a quick action bonus for people who do take quick action to buy this. I saw some other questions that might have. Yes, wow, 10,000 people. It's more than 10,000 now. It is incredible. It's so cool to know that there's 10,000 scrapbookers. I'm just going backwards because I know I missed something. Sorry, where do you find the agenda? So the agenda and daily list of presentations. If you go to the email that you got that said, here's your free ticket, if you click on that, there's a welcome page, and you can download the agenda from that. That's available now. Tomorrow, it will be available from the live pages. So you can get it from your welcome email, here's your free ticket email. In there, there's an agenda. It also was in the email to join this live. So if you got the email that we put out at about an hour and a half ago, there's a link in there that says welcome page. If you go to the welcome page, you'll see you'll see the schedule, and you can also download the agenda. And in tomorrow's email at 10 a.m., you'll have the same link. It's just it's a different page because it gives you access to the videos. So you can get it from there. Are the videos live or pre-recorded? So some of the training, a lot of the presentations that go daily are pre-recorded, but we do the live Q&As. And if you're in the VIP, obviously the crop will be live. So that part's live, but the other videos are pre-recorded. It's just so much easier when you're trying to teach somebody to have it in front of you. Now, if you join the circle, if you come and join the circle, when our presenters come in, it is a workshop and it is live. But for this many presentations, the technology nightmare of doing it live would be, oh no. So in that respect, it's not live. They are pre-recorded, and we, really appreciate the work that goes into our speakers, not only pre-recording it, but the thought that goes into it and the editing that goes into it and putting it together. And I'm going backwards, Tracy. So if anything's coming in as a question.
That's okay. So Arlene is asking, will the lives be available for replay?
Yes, the lives are going to be on this YouTube channel. Like if you go on the YouTube channel, you can subscribe to the lives. They're all there. They don't go away. We don't take the lives away. They stay up. We don't take them down. So they'll be on the YouTube channel for as long as Tracy has YouTube. So this Embellished Connections is Tracy's channel. So the lives will be there. You can go back and look at some of the lives we did last time. We like to chat. We've had great conversations with Debbie because her name is right in front of me. We've had great conversations with her, and just it brings out some really good information for people.
And so if you miss a live, but then you have a question for that speaker, feel free to ask, whether you ask them right there on, I'll say YouTube, hopefully they will get the email for it. Or again, if you don't have their way to contact them, which I know it's on our site, but you can just contact me and I can send it to them, and then you could be in contact for sure. You'll get your answer either way, okay?
There's a question about, are you a VIP for life? So the answer to the question is, for this summit, if you buy the VIP, you have access to the content until at least a year. But if for our next summit in the fall, you would have to buy the VIP again. So for each one, because it's what helps us do this, right? You would have to buy the VIP again. There's unique bonuses, and those bonuses are only active during each summit. But the videos and the instructions and some of the freebies you may be able to find People Keep Up, that is available for at least a year. And likely longer, but it's just one of those things about, I don't know what lifetime means. What is the circle? So the circle is something that we're introducing throughout this summit. It is something that Tracy and I launched in December very quietly. It's called the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. And it is our opportunity to come together and craft and have fun. I don't scrapbook, but I draw. So I draw when we're on the circle. And it's a combination of monthly challenges. So really getting you to scrap and to think outside the box and do that. We have one guest expert at least a month. We have live craft together time. So there's always an event every week. Plus there's a library of all the presentations that we've collected since December. So there's a lot of information there, and it may change and grow. But we have, I would say, even though it comes from Tracy's background and ours of scrapbooking, we have one woman, Michelle, who makes these amazing houses They're
With her
just like, they're
Cricut,
big
yeah.
houses made out of paper that she cuts on her Cricut machine. And then Shelley the other day was showing us a Christmas tree that she made from Sarah Edwards' design.
Mhm.
And Sarah Edwards is one of our speakers. So Shelley just made this amazing Christmas tree. So the circle is just an opportunity to come to craft together. Now, if you're a VIP, you get a month free to try it out, and then 20% off for as long as you're a member. If you're not a VIP, we're offering during the summit 15% off. And so if you want to check it out, if you're a VIP, check it out through your VIP email, because that's how, or the VIP area, because you have a special link. If you're not VIP, you can go to scrapbookingfuncircle.com and use the coupon code SPRING 2024. So hopefully that answers your question, Becky.
Sorry too, and I don't know your first or your real name kind of thing, but I think it was JA or JD Fid. Just email me and I'm going to help you on the issue there, okay? I promise you.
Karen, I don't know. Do I get that? I don't find the VIP $39. Where do I get that? You can email Tracy as well if you have a question about it, because it's hard for us to know exactly where you're looking at.
Yes. Trust me, I do this a lot during the day. I'll help you for this.
So we don't have a workbook per se, Barbara, but you will get all the instructions, but you have to download them individually. So you can get the instructions for each project by going to their Speaker of the Day page. When you're on that page, just below the video, there's the opportunity to download the instructions, and supply list is in them if they're available. So that's in there. Love you too, Debbie. See, I'm catching up now.
And thank you, Joanne. I saw your name.
I'm pretty sure there are downloadable instructions for all. Yes, thank you, Debbie, for answering the questions. Are there prizes, giveaways that we have to enter? No, not directly, Terry. The reason is we're in Canada. We have very different laws. It gets very complex to do international, across the border, things like that. So we are not doing prizes and giveaways. I know that happens in other ones, but no. Just too complex from multiple countries for our own laws.
Yes.
Which we have to adhere for them. So no, we have to, if you get a prize in Canada, you actually have to ask a mathematical question, and it gets very, very complex. So not at this time. Maybe we'll get them one day, but not at this time.
Sometimes even offering certain gifts and things we need a license for. It's just it's a lot. So yeah.
Okay, all crafting is great. Yes, thank you. In the schedule, there is not a time listed for create a pop-up card. So there, that one's not alive. And so the creative pop-up will be released at 10 o'clock. So all of the presentations are released at 10 o'clock. You have them for 24 hours to watch during that time. And all you'll do is I can show again if you want. You'll go to, got to find my mouse and get it working. You'll go to the Dale schedule, which you'll get in your email at 10 o'clock. You'll go to Watch Now, and you'll click Watch Now. And if you want to see that one, you'll go to Watch Now, and then you will have her video is here. You'll click it. You'll see there's a timer to tell you when it expires, and there's her video. And you also have their specific gift under there. This is where you get the downloadable instructions and their whatever gift that people are giving, and then information about them. So that's where you're able to get it. The scheduled times are for the people who are doing the live. So if you're looking at the schedule, which is what I think you're referring to, it's going backwards. Here we go. If there's a time, it's because they're doing a live. So for example, tomorrow we have Debbie. Debbie's on the call, and Tracy. Both of them are being live with us tomorrow. So Debbie J, who's here, is going to be live with us at 4 p.m. Eastern, and Tracy is 7 p.m. And if you're in Oz, Alicia is going to be at 6 p.m. So we're going to have those live with us tomorrow. So if there's a time, it's because they're doing a live. Otherwise, for all of the other ones, all of these amazing presentations, Annette's Infinity Box mini album, she is always one of our most popular speakers. Yes. She gets the most views. Everyone loves her content. She'll be live tomorrow, and you have 24 hours to watch Tracy's video, Debbie's video, Catherine, Cindy from Dare to Artsy has really cool, cute stuff as well, and Alicia's. So hopefully that answers your question, because I've lost whose question it was. I'm catching up, so if I'm... Oh, thanks. And there are many of us will come on here to hang out for a live. Yeah, Debbie shows up for all our lives. She's great. Hi, everyone. I don't want to chat with you guys. You don't, Debbie? Okay, I got to the end of my questions. I don't know if I missed any, Tracy.
Not that I saw. I think we're okay.
Any other questions? Anything else that we're so, first of all, the other thing, we want to appreciate you guys for coming and spending, this time with us and signing up for the summit, to really, take advantage. Honestly, you probably cannot watch 29. Maybe you can watch 29 videos in 4 days. But it's an opportunity to pick and choose the ones that, if you're on the free, we completely understand if it's not in your budget. If you're not able to do that, that's fine. Just pick and choose the ones you want to watch. What happens on the live, Shannon? Well, that's a little secret. No. What happens on the live is we have one of the things that's important to Tracy and I is that you get to know them. Mm-hmm. So you get to know our speakers and know what drives them. Why are they doing this? And the other one is it's an opportunity for you to ask them anything. Debbie, will you answer anything? To ask them anything about.
Debbie will.
So, if you want to ask a question about their project, if you want to ask a question about something else, this is an opportunity for you to do that. So yeah, it's an opportunity for you to ask them any questions that you want, that kind of thing. So it's pretty open. And the more questions you have, the better the live, right? It's kind of one of those ones. So, the lives tend to be in the afternoon. So you have a chance to look at the videos or at least, get some ideas of what your questions might be. We have a silhouette or 2 experts, right? We have people talking about the better press. Now, I know that not all our silhouette experts are doing lives. So we have to go with who's available and what's doing it. We have people doing better press. We have people doing, I'm getting good at this language, aren't I? So we have people that you can come. We have cricket experts. So if you have a question, this is a great opportunity to do that. Are you guys having fun? If that's at us, yes, we do have a lot of fun doing this. We pull our hair out sometimes, but we do have a lot of fun doing this.
Email me, Barbara.
This has been great instructions, and I'm looking forward to the sessions. Excellent. What happens during the lives? You guys know me too well. Yes, we do, Debbie. Who do we email? So you can answer any of the emails you've received from us. So as long as, if you're not a free member, then go sign up at scrapbookingfunsummit.com. So if you haven't signed up for the free one, if you are, then just respond to any of the emails that you have from us and Tracy will answer them. Mm-hmm. Very nice of him to show us where to look and how to do things. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you guys all for being part of the summit. Like I said, we have 10,000 people. Thank you, Susan. We'd love to have your A game at the questions and answer sessions. So we do have 10,000 people registered for this. So it's going to be crazy. If like I said earlier, if you find a link that doesn't work, if you have a technical issue, please answer the emails, or we're going to put a Q&A question in the Facebook group. If you don't have to be on Facebook for any of this. If you do that, and we will do our best to do it. If something goes down, just give us a few bit of times to put it back up. Technology is what I'm good at, but I'm not magic. Well, I might be in the right place. I love to have fun. We do have fun. We purposely put the name fun in this for a reason. We do want to have fun. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. We love organizing this. We drive each other a little crazy, but we work really well together. Tracy and I actually live on
she's freezing.
The other side of a forest. She lives on one side of the forest, I face to face. You guys, thank you. Thank you for being here.
We kind of froze a bit.
No, you probably froze. Doesn't matter. One of us froze. What can we expect during the Friday night live crop? We can expect some fun. So if you're in the VIP, we can expect some fun. The idea is to come and crop, answer some. It depends how many people show up, what we do. If there's enough people, we might do some little breakout rooms so you can chat. If any of our speakers come, there's an opportunity to ask them questions directly. It's an opportunity to craft together, to share ideas. In the circle, we do the same thing, and it's amazing what we've learned from each other. It really is. So it's going to depend a bit on how many come, exactly what's going to happen, but bring your supplies, craft. One of the cool things that happens in the crop is, because the reason it's at 7:00 at night is it means that It's a little hard on our UK people and our Europe people. We do apologize for that, but it's impossible to find a time that fits everybody. So yes, Vic, I'm very sorry it doesn't work for the UK people. But it's an opportunity to meet people from all over the world. So from people from Australia and New Zealand can do that. Last time we did 2 crops. This time we went to 1. So we're just playing with it. But it is impossible to get the time zone that works for everybody. So we do our best, and it's just impossible. I love these summits, and you do an awesome job. And there's many people combined with multinational tech can't be easy. Tech can be fun. Tech is good. But like I said, if tech doesn't work, just let us know. What is a crop?
Oh,
that one's on you, Tracy.
So, yeah. So I'm going to say a crop in person is usually when you have like basically, and it's an event, often a day or a weekend, and people get together in the same room. They kind of pay for a table, and then they rent their table, they sit down, and they can scrapbook, they can make cards, they can do mixed media, they can sleep on the table is what I tell my clients. It doesn't matter. You've paid for that table, do whatever you like. So in this case, we're doing a crop obviously online where, like Heather was saying, obviously if you're part of the VIP there, that you could be there at your own table, your own desk, and scrapbooking, making a card while talking to everybody else. And then I believe too, Heather, depending on how many people we have, you'll probably be separating us in groups. And sometimes we'll, throw a fun little question to everybody and just have everybody mingle in that. So it's amazing because, again, you can share so much, whether it's just to get to know people, or it's all these ideas, or how did you use that tool? What did you, look, show me that card again that you made. And it's just amazing how we get to mingle with each other and have fun. So
there you go. There's a piece of history originally pulled from cropping photos to make a scrapbook page. That's where
correct.
It comes from. There's always history with these names. So great wealth of information and answering questions there too. And we had one person in a group within our circle who couldn't find this supply that she'd been looking for, and she shared it with people. She found it the next day. So, it's about that. It's about sharing. It's about community. And I do say from the crops that we've done, one of the things people really appreciate is just the opportunity to meet people from all over the world. So I don't know who's going to show up. We don't know. But it is available as a VIP for that. And I just saw that the other Tracy is going to be on there. So it's opportunities, as much as we do the Q&A and you can watch their live video, there's nothing like having a conversation that things pop out than just asking questions. So that's what the crop's for. And we will see who comes. Any other questions? Anything else? I plan to be there. Thank you, Nikki. It's really a great opportunity to just have fun doing what we all do, right? And like I said, most of the time when we're in our circle and people are together, all the ladies are organizing. I think it's become an opportunity for people to come and organize. Or we had a really good one yesterday, which is something we didn't know. And Tracy, can't do this. Was somebody was asking for the pound of paper. Like, how can you tell
the weight? Yeah, the weight of the paper.
The weight of paper. And somebody gave this hint in the circle that most people had never heard of, which is just holding it and how much it flexes will tell you what type of paper it is. Question: what is the next session? Not sure I understand your question. It's such a solitary hobby, so I'm so excited to connect with others. And that's exactly what it is, right? It's connecting with others who love what you do. What a great, kind of thing. Or even a crafter at heart, which is what I am. Bring your own snacks. Yes, very good idea.
Sherry.
Delina, I think is how you pronounce your name. I'm not sure what your question is. What's the next session? So if you can let us know.
Yeah,
if the next live Q&A.
Class could be the circle.
So the next live is all the presentations are going to be released at 10 a.m. like we said, and the next live that we do is at 1:30. When will we find? Whoa.
Oh, the bonuses in the Facebook group, Crafty.
The bonuses are the post. Oh, the bonuses, if you're VIP, the bonuses are alphabetically under their name, but it's the name of the bonus. If that's a VIP question. The bonuses aren't placed in the Facebook group.
Okay. I'm not sure. Sorry, Joe. I did write down a question you wrote earlier, and I admitted I'm sorry I forgot it. But I know you had mentioned about Creative Fabrica. So they have a couple bonuses that we're putting, and you'll find it easier probably under Heather's name or my name, Tracy. Okay. Or you can just kind of look for it under Creative Fabrica. You should be able to find them there. Because I know sometimes when you're scrolling, it's things get mixed up.
Yes.
But yeah, for the other bonuses for every other speaker, it is on the website.
So is Creative Fabrica.
Okay.
Is not their
Yes.
special
So
ones
they
aren't.
are.
Their
Yes.
special ones aren't, but yes, in the Facebook
Mhm.
group. I think that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Barbara, sorry you can't make it. Bingo or us, I don't know. But a fundraiser makes more sense. So I've lost my cursor. There was another question. We have fun. So bonuses. Question. Next day for joining, Thursday or Friday. So the next live Q&A is going to be 1:30 p.m. Eastern New York time. We should just start saying New York time. With Catherine, who's great. So she's going to be doing the first one. And then we have Cindy, Debbie, who's here, Tracy, and Alicia and Tracy. So we have them. But you will get all your presentations for the day at 10 a.m. and you'll get an email with all of the details. By the way, if you don't see the email, please check your spam.
Yes.
So these emails have a lot of links, and a lot of links sometimes aren't liked by your email server. So it's very possible the email might end up in spam. Nothing we can do about it. We've done everything we possibly can to make sure your emails don't go in spam, but that's not something that we can do about it. So always check your spam. If it's not in your spam, reach out, let us know, and then we can figure out, the other thing we have happens because ladies, sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes somebody types in an email address wrong. It goes in our system wrong, and we just have to go in and fix it so that you can get your emails correct. So if you're not seeing any emails and you registered for the free summit or you bought the VIP pass and you're not seeing anything, reach out. Yeah. 99% of the time, those ones are typos. Just happens. We had somebody who had a 2-2 in her email and she only typed 1-2. It just happens. Or sometimes you type Gmail too fast and it doesn't come out. Any others?
Where do we find the schedule for the lives? Those are going to be in your the emails that you receive every morning at 10 a.m. New York time, right?
There you go. And they're also on the welcome page. So on the welcome page, you'll see day one with the watch this video, and then the live schedule is there. It's also in the downloadable schedule, and the most up-to-date downloadable schedule is version 3. So if you've downloaded version 1 and 2, go in and download version 3 because we had to jiggle some people around. Plus, we added some people. In fact, there is one person missing from the schedule, which is Justine Hovey's. She's not doing a live, so she's right. She's not missing. Ignore what I just said. She's not missing. We just didn't have, there's no title for her because we just put the title in today. A great way to find their emails in email select star emails. Exactly. So thank you, Jeanette. If you want to make your email show, then you can star us so that we go into your primary folder.
And yes, Julie, you can definitely post your projects that you've created in the Facebook group.
We encourage it.
Please share it. Okay. We love to see that.
There is 6,000 or 7,000 people in the Facebook group. So post them and share them. And like we said earlier, the speakers love to see what you do. Mm-hmm. So if you take, if you're doing a presentation and it's inspired you to create what they showed you, show it. If it's inspired you to take it in a different direction, share it. Yeah. Right? They really want to see that feedback, and it might give them an aha, right? So definitely share it. If you know what you shared, how am I going to say this? If you know what you shared was inspired by a speaker, try and tag them if you can. You may not be able to tag them. We'll do our best to go back in. So you can try and tag them and just give them some love or post it on their post. Every speaker will have a post of the day posted by me. So if you want to find the speakers posted, they're all posted by me. Then do that. So like Miss Tracy said, yes, please show us. They love to see what you're going to do with what they're doing. It's the best feedback that they can get. So. Yeah. And I think that's everything we wanted to cover. We are excited. It's been a lot of work, and this is the fun part for us where it starts to go. We start to see the feedback and start to see what happens. Again, thank you to all our amazing sponsors. Thank you to our amazing speakers. Thank you for the speakers who have shown up today. Thank you for all of you guys who have shown up today. Yes. We're excited. Would love if an album was created for each session to post our projects. I'll take that into thought. I'll give that one to Tracy. There you go.
Well, thanks.
It's a great suggestion, Kim. We'll try and do it. We'll definitely try and do it. It's just when I have never created albums in Facebook. Techie person that I am, I have not done it.
You can, but then not everybody is going to see it. And then so they'll still post the pictures. So I often find in Facebook, If you, again, I'm doing this on the laptop. I know it might look differently on your phone, but on the right side, you'll have, I don't have Facebook open right now, but it'll be like, you'll see some of the pictures. It'll say view all. Sometimes that's easier to see what everybody's
Yeah.
posted.
You can also, yeah,
But
it's Facebook's got its wonderful, love
yeah.
Facebook, that there's things. How long can you view the lives? So the live ones, the Q&As will be on YouTube until we take them down, which will be, the ones from last year are still there. So if you want to we're not planning to take them down. So they're there to be watched. It's going to be fun. I'm glad you guys are excited. There are only 20 showing. Oh, thank you. Give us some thumbs up. Thank you for that, Fran. It does help on the YouTube world. So yes, I can't see that here, but yeah, if you can give us some thumbs up, that would be lovely. It's so easy to create an album. Yeah, Nikki, I'm sure it is easy. It's just not something I've ever done. I can figure out most technology. I just have to get my head in the game to do it. So we will look at that and try and do that. Whoa, where do I find the schedule? So if you're registered, you have to be registered. Go to your welcome email, that one that says, here's your free ticket. There is a welcome page. You can click on that and you can get the schedule. Tomorrow morning's email will have a different link, which will take you to the live schedule, which has the links to book it. So those are the two places that you can get the schedule. So it's on the welcome page, or you can get it in the email tomorrow. There's a link in all the emails that say, here's that welcome page. I show 95 likes. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of us with likes. We appreciate it. Have a great night. Great night. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm just seeing if there's any more questions. I think that is it. So thank you so much. We will be back. We will be here all week. We will be on every live because we love talking to our speakers. So we'll be here. If you have any questions, just reach out. We will do our best to get back to you. Be patient with us if technology has any issues. Fingers crossed it will be good.
Good luck, Nikki.
And it is all good. Anything else? I got to run. My daughter's friend.
Gotta sleep over.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.